Perfect. So we're going to start tonight by doing a little squat roll-up. So we're going to be warming up the legs and the back. So we're going to be squatting down, tucking, rolling up, rolling the shoulders back, squatting down, rolling up. Okay? So a couple here like this. Warming up that back, rounding forward, and rolling it up to the top. A couple more here. Down, and roll. Down, and roll. Give me two more. Down, and roll. Back. And roll one more. All right, bring these feet wide. Tap in right here. We're going to warm up with a punch across the body. Nice jab. Warming up the obliques. Warm up those shoulders. You do a lot of shoulder work when we do core work. You think of like planks, anything that's down there, you're working your shoulders. All right. We're going to bring this to a punch in front of us, okay? Right here in the center. Punch and punch. We're going to switch this punch to a hook, okay? Comes around in front of the eyes. Nice. And then we're going to take it to an elbow strike, which is just a slight variation. The elbow is leading right there. Elbow and elbow. Getting a nice rotation right here. All right. Give me four more. Two. And one. We're going to take to hand curls, okay? Pick up those heels right here. Warm up those legs a little bit. Bring that heel up to the glute. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, we're going to do a knee, hold, and hug. Release. Bring the other knee up, hold and hug, release. So mine is not actually coming and touching my body. This will vary depending on your flexibility, okay? Just pulling that knee towards you, though. 2 more each side. And 1 more each side. All right, we're going to do some really slow kicks. I'm going to turn to the side. So we're going to lift, extend, in, tap down. We'll do the other side lift, extend, in, tap down, okay? So very intentional, very slow kicks. Our core is helping us stand nice and tall, okay? Very good. Let's do 2 more each leg. Woo, my balance got tested right there. 1 more each leg. All right, very good. Bring it to a wide tap right here. Reach overhead, stretching and lengthening through that side. Couple more. Reach across the body with that little pivot, twisting at the hips. All right, now bring it back to center and just do a little step touch right here while I tell you what's going on this evening, okay? So this evening, we're going to be doing a set of 3 exercises, okay? We're going to be doing them for reps, not for time, so I will count those for us. So we'll do 3 exercises 3 times. So we move on to a new set of 3 exercises, do those 3 times, okay? We have a little bit of a kickboxing theme going on here tonight, okay? But we're not going to really be diving too much into cardio. That's always my promise, is that we don't do too much cardio in this class, okay? All right, so our first move, I'm going to turn to the side so you can kind of see, and then I'll turn front. We're going to do a reverse lunge, and then if you can, you're going to stand up, the foot never touches the ground, you kick forward, and then bring it back. If you feel like you need that balance here in the center, you can reverse lunge, tap, and kick, okay? It'll go a little bit slower than this, but that's okay. All right, let's start with that. Nice big reverse lunge, kick forward. Nice big reverse lunge, kick forward. Just like in the warm-up with those kicks, You want to make sure that that leg is coming up and then extending out, okay? Very good. Here we go. We're going for 12. We're halfway. Nice and tall with the chest. We need 3 more. 2. And 1. Very good. We'll switch to that other side, okay? I'm going to turn. No need for you to do that. Nice big step back. Kick at the top. Nice big step back. Kick at the top. Want to try and keep a nice flexed foot. You can add a little bit of power to it if you'd like. All right. You need to slow this down. Make it a little more intentional. It's totally fine too. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so that's our move number 1. Coming down to the floor or to your mat for move number 2. We're going to be doing a plank variation, okay? This can be done on knees or on toes. Either of them, I'm asking you to do a little punch forward from plank. So it looks like this. On the knees, punch and punch. You can come up here. On the forearms, punch and punch. And finally, you want to take it to high plank. You can punch right here. Okay? We'll punch 12 times each hand. All right, so choose where you'd like to do that plank. Get a nice one, okay? Abs are pulling up towards the belly button. Belly button going towards the spine, that's what I meant to say. And we are gonna punch, okay? Try and minimize the rocking motion from the rest of your body as you bring alternating hands up. Very good. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to those knees. On that one, if you need to, you are welcome to take out the punches and instead just hold the plank for as long as you can or until we're done, okay? All right, third exercise for this set. We're gonna be coming down to the ground. Knees are bent, heels are on the ground. I'm gonna pin my shoulder blades up off the ground. I'm gonna reach for one heel and then the other. Coming one side and then the other. As you do this, make sure that you are moving with the obliques, your side abs, and not just your hips moving side to side, okay? If you need to, you can always take those fingertips and cradle that head and lean like this instead, okay? If you need that support. Here we go. Reach and reach, reach and reach. I like to keep my eyes up on the ceiling. Kind of helps me keep that chin off of my chest, okay? And like I said, if you feel like you need that extra support, you're straining your neck, just bring those hands back here, okay? Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lay down. Reach overhead, stretching your toes all the way through your fingertips, okay? All right, so those are our first 3 exercises. We're gonna do those 3 exercises 2 more times, okay? So take your time getting up to the top. That first one, quick reminder, is that reverse lunge to a kick, okay? Another modification, if you need it, would be a reverse lunge to a knee instead, okay? Do what works best for your body. Let's stand tall, big step back, knee or kick forward. Big step back, knee or kick forward. Standing tall, chest are raised. Flex foot. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We'll do that other side. So again, big step back, kick forward. Here we go. Big step and kick. Chests are raised. You can slow this down if you need to. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feeling that burn, aren't we? Coming down, second move. Plank, optional punches, okay? Knees, toes, low plank, high plank. whatever you're choosing. We're gonna punch each hand 12 times. Here we go. Punch and punch. Again, try to minimize any rocking motion, okay? And of course, always check that plank. Are your hips sagging? They are. Pull them up. Is your butt up? If it is, pull it down. All right, I think we have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come to those knees. I'm gonna lay down on that back. We're gonna reach side to side for the heels, okay? All right, knees bent, feet on the ground. Peel those shoulder blades up. Reach, and reach, reach, and reach. Activate the abs. You need to support the head gently with the fingertips. Halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lay down. Reach overhead, stretching from the toes all the way through the fingertips. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. All right, then slowly take your time getting up. We have one more time through those 3 exercises, okay? Reverse lunge, kick is our first one, okay? Nice big step back, kick it forward. Nice big step back and kick. Remember, the chest is raised. You can slow this down and even do less reps if you need to, okay? Five more. 3 more. 2 and 1. Very good. Got to do that other side. Got to keep it even. Here we go. Big step back, kick forward, and kick. Halfway, you got this. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Coming down to the floor for that last plank with the punches. There'll probably be more planks, just with different variations, so just prep yourself for that. All right. Set up your plank, low, high on the knees, wherever you want it to be, and punch. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Come to those knees. Take your time. We're going to flip over, lay on our back. Do that last set of reaching for the heels, okay? Get the shoulder blades up and reach. Keeping that neck nice and long, chin off the chest. Moving with the obliques, not the hips. Halfway. We've got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lay down, stretch it out. Whew. Nice deep breath in and out. Then prepare yourself to get up. If you need to grab a sip of water, now's a great time while I explain our next 3 exercises, okay? So, exercise number 1 on our next set, we're gonna do a squat, and then we did elbow strikes in the warm-up. We come up, elbow strike, okay? Squat, we're gonna stay on that side. We'll do 12 on one side, then we'll do 12 on the other. As you do that elbow strike, really engage the abs, feel that turn and that pivot, okay? Add some power with it, okay? All right, choose which side you'd like to do first. Squat, elbow, squat, elbow. Elbow is leading. Abs are engaged. You can always give it a nice little power breath there. I am also rotating with my hip, pivoting on my toe, okay? how big you make your movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Then we'll do that other side, okay? Squat, elbow, squat. Lead with the elbow. Very good. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, another plank variation coming up. So for this one, depending on where you are in your plank journey, you can do plank on your knees to plank on the toes, okay? If you're a little further along, we're gonna come up to a high plank. We're gonna go plank to pike, plank to pike. And my advanced version today, plank, pike, and reach, plank, pike, and reach. We will count this one since we have a couple of different options by how many planks we're doing. Okay, because those of us reaching for the ankles, we would have to do twice as many as the rest of you, okay? Which I know for some of you that's not a problem, but for the sake of keeping everyone together, we're gonna do that, okay? All right, so plank, pike, optional reach for the ankle. Coming to that plank, excellent position in between, halfway. 2 more. All right, come to those knees. Now our third exercise in this one is going to be a supine knee drive. If you come to any of my cardio classes, we've done knee drives in those before. Usually you're standing up and it involves some sort of a jump onto one leg. So we're not going to do that when you're laying on our back, but we want to try and still have some of that same power. Think of it as kind of like a bicycle sit-up, but with power. So let me show you. I'm going to lay down all the way to the ground, and then I'm going to come up to that knee, come up, okay? Options to make it a little easier. Bending the knees, and instead doing a bicycle crunch, and an intermediate would be to do a bicycle crunch right here, okay? So choose what works for you. I'm gonna lay down, I'm gonna come up, and down, up, and down. All right, join me. We will count these each side, okay? So each side has to do 12. We've got this. Still keeping that chin off that chest. And that power. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish that other side. Lay down, stretch that out. Nice deep breath for me. That one can be a hard one, especially if you're doing the drives, okay, with that power though. If you do need to at any point in time, if you were doing the drives, you can switch to cradling the head with the fingertips, okay? All right. You gotta get back up though. We've got squat and elbow strike is where we're starting out, okay? So squat, elbow, rotating through, standing tall. Halfway through this side. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Come to center. Do that other side. Squat, elbow. You decide how much force, how much power you're putting in here. Halfway. Two more. And 1. All right. Excellent. Coming to the ground, pike to plank. Okay? If you want, you can reach for those toes. Plank to pike. I reversed it. Okay, here we go. Plank, pike, optional reach. Hang in here. 4 more. 2. And 1. All right. We're flipping over, laying on our back. We're gonna do those knee drives, okay? The supine knee drives or bicycles, okay? Whatever you're feeling comfortable with. I'm gonna lay all the way down, sit up, and up. Keeping that neck as relaxed as possible. Chin off the chest if you need to. Gently cradle the head with the fingertips, okay? Halfway. Keep breathing, please. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lay down. Stretch that out. Nice inhale in. And exhale out. One more time. In. And out. All right. Coming up to the top for the last set of these exercises, okay? Starting with the squat, elbow strike, okay? All right. Here we go. Squat, elbow, squat, elbow. Again, you decide how much power, how much rotation. It could be a smaller one. Maybe you're not going as far, okay? Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Got to do that other side. Get those feet nice and grounded. Squat, and elbow, squat, and elbow. Still having good squat form, okay? Chest are raised, thinking back, pressing up through the heels. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set, pike and plank. Plank to pike, okay? Optional reach for the toe, for the ankle, okay? Bring it up, pike, optional reach, plank, and pike. One and then the other, keeping those abs engaged. Two more. And come down. The last set of those knee drives, okay? Or the bicycles if you're doing bicycles instead, okay? You need to switch to an easier one. On a spinal one, that's fine. If you feel like maybe you could push yourself a little more and step it up, feel free. I'm gonna lay all the way down. Sit up. And up. Power coming up. Trying to make that power come from the abs and not from the arms swinging overhead, okay? Chin is off that chest. Over halfway. 4 more. 3, 2. 1 more set. Nice, stretch it out. It's a good one. When you're ready, we're gonna come back up to standing. If you need to grab a sip of water, please grab a sip of water, and we'll talk about what comes next. Got a new set of 3 exercises. We're gonna be starting with a standing one, so I had to get up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a cross-body knee tap, touch the insole, okay? Cross-body knee, touch the insole for 12. All right, standing tall, abs are engaged. Here we go. Knee and tap, knee and tap. Crunch right there, tap. We've got this. Cross, tap. Halfway. 2 more. And 1. Then we'll do that other side, okay? Arms come up here, cross body knee, tap. Cross body knee, tap. Knee, tap. You've got this. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, second exercise, coming down to the mat. We're gonna do a Russian twist. We're gonna add a punch to each of our twists, okay? Just to kind of hit with that boxing thing, okay? So with the Russian twist, knees are bent, heels are on the ground. You're gonna lean back, twist and punch, side to side. I think all of you have been to one of my classes before, so you know you can always lift those feet and make it a little more difficult, okay? So 12 punches each hand. All right, lean back for those abs engaged. Punch and punch with those feet if you'd like. We're breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit up for me. When you do your Russian twist, if you feel like it's starting to hurt your hips, it probably means that your hips are starting to compensate for your abs. So try and really think about using those abs and not the hips. And if you're still feeling the hips kind of pull, go to an easier level, maybe bring the feet down, okay? All right, for this next one, we're gonna lay down on the ground, and we're gonna be doing a crunch variation. So level 1 would be just doing crunches right here. I'm gonna bring my feet up into the air, and I'm going to be punching towards my feet. You can also bring the hands behind the head if you feel like your neck needs extra support, okay? All right, here we go. Reach and reach. Two more. This is 1 and 2. All right, bring it down. Next, so those are the 3 exercises for this set. That means we have to get back up, starting with that cross body knee touching the insole. Okay? All right. I like to bring my feet to a nice wide base. Arm comes up, knee across the body, touch. Knee across the body, touch. Try and feel that crunch right there. Like you've just done a sit-up, okay? Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring those feet wide. Arms are coming up to the other side. Other knee comes across the body. Crunch and tap. Crunch and tap. You've got the rhythm. Last time with this one. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming down, Russian twist, punching across the body. Okay? Sit tall, engage those abs, roll back, punch and punch for me with those feet if you'd like. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. And laying down on the back, punching up towards those feet. Okay? All right, bring those feet up. Punch and punch. One more each hand. All right, bring it down. Bring those feet down, reach overhead, stretch through that whole body. Very good. All right, sit on up, okay? where being in person is helpful, but now I'm starting to think in my mind, did we only do that one twice? But I'm also looking at the clock, so even if we only did it twice, we're gonna move on, because we have one more set, okay, that we're gonna fit in here. All right. Someday we'll be in person, you guys can all keep me accountable again. All right, we're gonna start with this one has a bob and weave here again. So we're gonna start with a bob and a weave. So hands are up here like you're protecting your face. And then you weave under like you've got a rope or barbed wire fence that you're ducking under, okay? So we're gonna start here. All right, we're gonna be adding on after we do 3 more. All right, so we're gonna add a punch onto each end, okay? Punch and punch, punch and punch. I'm gonna take this to kind of a cross jab. So I'm pivoting a little bit as I come up out of that bob and weave. Staying low. All right, got one more for us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of not freeze. We're gonna pause on one side. We'll go punch and punch, okay? Rotating through off that back foot, okay? No longer bobbing and weaving. Just punching right here, okay? If you want, speed it up. Engage the core right here. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come to the other side. Here we go. Punch and punch, punch, punch. Feel this rotation right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Coming down to the ground. We're going to be doing a bird dog combined with a perfect push-up. So we break that down for us. First, the bird dog. Our basic bird dog, we come to all fours. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We lift opposite arm and leg, opposite arm and leg, okay? So that's where, if you haven't been doing core for a while, I would like you to be, okay? If you have been doing core for a while and you're feeling strong, you're welcome to do a bird dog plank. We come up to high plank, lift opposite arm and leg, opposite arm and leg. That was just the first half of what we're doing now. After you do your bird dog, either on all fours or in that plank, you're gonna give me a push-up. It's gonna be a perfect push-up though. We call it a perfect push-up because it works both the front and the back of the body, okay? So what we do is we come to the push-up and we lower all the way down to the ground. The hands are right here. We're gonna lift them up, squeeze the shoulders, get a little back work in, push all the way back up. Then we'll do bird dog, come down. If you do your push-ups on your knees, totally fine. You're just gonna come to the knees, lower all the way to the ground. Still do that little shoulder blade squeeze, push all the way back up. With this one, I'm gonna give you the option of doing anywhere between 8 and 10, okay? I like to say 8 is great, but if you can hang in there for 10, please do, okay? All right, so set up that, either that plank or that bird dog on the knees. I'll start on my knees. So we lift an arm and a leg, lift an arm and a leg, do that push-up all the way to the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades, push back up, okay? Opposite arm and leg, all the way to the floor, squeeze, press up, nice. You can get at your own pace, okay? Try to count for yourself. You all know I can't be trusted. Just a few more. Got one more. All right. When you're done, come to those knees and sit back in child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in and out, and in and out. good news on this last set. We're not going to be doing these ones 3 times, okay? Yay! I can hear the sighs of relief, even through the muting. All right. So our last exercise that we're going to be doing is going to be a reverse table with an elbow strike. So with a reverse table, how if you're about to do some tricep dips, okay? Fingers are pointed towards your toes. We're going to lift the butt up off the ground. So elbow strike, I'm going to elbow and elbow, getting a little cross rotation there. If you don't feel comfortable coming up into that table, maybe it hurts your wrist, maybe you're just not there yet. Instead, you can lean back like you're going to do a Russian twist. Give me an elbow and an elbow right there. All right? So our last move, I'm going to stretch it out, okay? So lift up, elbow, and elbow, elbow, and elbow. I'm counting these ones. Each elbow has to do 12 of them, okay? Halfway, guys. Hang in here with me. Three, 2, and 1. All right, when you're done, come on down. Whew. Nice job, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna come flip over to my knees. I'm gonna sit back in child's pose. So I'm gonna bring my arms out, stretch in front of me, and sit on back. Slow the breathing down. Nice deep breaths in and out. In and out. We're going to take this child's pose a little bit to the side, taking one arm over the top and just leaning into it. Uncross. Cross the other arm over the top. Feeling that gentle stretch along the side of the body. And come back to center. Let's come up to all fours. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow, stretch out that back. So round it up, round down, look forward. Round it up, round down, and look forward. Give me 2 more here. And 1 more. We're going to take our cat-cow to the side. So come to a neutral spine here. Then you're going to take elbow towards hip. Back to center. Do the other side, elbow towards hip. Back to center. Just feeling that stretch a different way. 2 more each side. 1 more. All right. Let's have a seat, okay? Let's bring one leg out to the side in a modified bird leg stretch. Take this opposite arm across the body and then reach for the toe with the opposite hand. Breathing into this stretch, not leaning into it any more than feels comfortable. You don't want to feel like anything's tearing. Sit up. Take this other leg out, bend this one here in front. This arm comes across, and then this one reaches for the toe or the shin or the ankle. Everyone's flexibility is different, so just go where you can. And sit. All right, take one leg forward, bend the other knee, cross it over, and hug that knee towards your chest. If you'd like to add a spinal twist and take the stretch a little deeper, take an arm behind, sit tall, and look over that shoulder. So next Wednesday, I'm going to have a new workout for you guys that is not going to be live. It will be pre-recorded. Okay? Let's switch. Bring this other knee here, sit tall, hug this knee in, arm comes behind. If you want, add that twist by looking over the shoulder. So you guys still need to go to the Rec Center website and it will link to the video. So you can start it early, you can start it a little late, but it should be another good one for you. And come back to center. Find a place to sit comfortably. Take one hand to the floor, take this other hand up and reach overhead. Bring this hand down, reach overhead this way. And come to center. Let's take the hands in front, interlace those fingers, push them away from us. And bring them overhead, reaching up towards the sky, feeling that stretch from the hip bones all the way up through the hands. Reach a little more for me. Then release, roll the wrists as they come down. Roll them the other way. Shake those wrists out, okay? We're just gonna bring the fingers forward. We're gonna grab the fingertips and very gently pull, okay? Just a tiny, tiny little pull. Release. Grab the fingertips with that other hand and gently pull. Our wrist did a lot of work for us today. And release. Let's shake that out, okay? Doing one more circle and the other way. All right. Let's end with 2 deep breaths. Inhaling arms up, exhaling arms down. All right, here we go. Let's inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. All right. Thank you guys for being here this evening. And take care. If you have any questions, you are, as always, are welcome to stay on and meet yourself.